diligently, very hard, very dedicated.
I'm trying to get my part.
Well, you wrote lovely things. We just didn't use them. There were many times, I want you to think back. Do I have a couple of minutes left here or not? There were many times I recall so many people. You know, we had an excess of 70 stars on this show to salute Ralph Emery. But there were so many that were not on the show that wanted to be there, that were booked elsewhere, and no changes could be made. However, some that we were able to pre-tape a little, like the Statler brothers that love you so much. They were in Cookeville performing, and we set it up. Jimmy Carter was a co-producer on this with Len Dorshek from out of Chicago, and Jimmy Carter arranged, when I told him he could go to Cookeville and tape the Statlers, he got one of your friends from Channel 4 here to get the camera and go do it. Meanwhile, Harold calls, and he had to tell you, no, Ralph wanted to go to Cookeville and do an interview for his radio show with the Statlers. And so Harold turned him down, you know? So,
you know what really hurt was after I had gone down to do the Hurricane Hugo show for them.
But they turned you down anyway, didn't they? It was great. And then another time, I was one of the 3 writers on this show, and so we would start every morning, usually by 9, but no later than 10 in the morning. We would work until about, I would say about 10 o'clock at night. Sometimes, I know there was one night, went till about 3 in the morning, and this was for a month. And there was, during this time, I'm going crazy, so much work to do, and the phone rings, and it's Ralph Emery. He wants me to come and tape his radio show. I wanted to say, go jump in a lake. Don't you know I'm busy? But no, I did it. I went down and did your radio show, and the whole time, and you were so nice to let me speak of this upcoming All-Star Salute to Country Music. And the last time I was on Nashville Now, I don't know if any of you will remember that were watching, but try to think back, he kept pushing me, unknowingly, but you kept pushing me, things like, well, for example, that President Bush did a piece for it. How did you get President Bush? Why did he do it?
And I said, what role does President Bush play in the All-Star Salute to Country Music? And you hemmed and hawed.
Oh, Ralph.
And you finally, you ignored me, and you started promoting the return of the Barbara Mandrell and Sisters show.
Yeah, now that starts the 31st of March.